this COVID clampdown stuff has officially gone on too long.
Well, positive. It makes your eyes stand out.
Oh, shucks. COVID clampdown day, who knows? Well, get these things off for one. Jeez, Louise.
385,
Whatever,
I think.
something like that. Still grounded, stuck in our yard. We have seen that the newest craze amongst RVing YouTubers is a new 10-question challenge concept. This one being the quarantine question challenge, and we have been challenged by the Traveling Buckeyes
That's right.
to join this fray. So we have our 10 questions, and let's give it a shot. Lead us off.
All right. Question number 1. How many rolls of TP, toilet paper, do you have at this moment?
And I think we took inventory and we came up with 24.
Yeah.
25 if you count the one that's in the camper potty.
That's right.
So we're probably fine on that.
And honestly, we have not gone out and purchased any since all this craziness started. We tend to buy in bulk anyway, and they're just the two of us. So,
and we timed it right that we had made a grocery run right before all the panic buying started.
Exactly,
so
about a week before.
For once in our lives, timing worked in our favor. All right. Question number 2. What has been the biggest change for you since the lockdown?
For me, my job. I am this elementary school librarian / teacher, and we are in new territory. And I know, God bless the parents at home trying to homeschool, but we have been working very strange hours and very hard, and my job is quite different. But I miss my kiddos.
Well, I guess in my case, vocation-wise, my job really hasn't changed all that much. I'm in healthcare management, so if there's any business that's booming these days, it's healthcare. So I still am in the same routine. I get up, I groom, I go to work, I do my job, and I come back home. I just can't do anything else.
True. All right. Question number 3. Where are you currently parked or docked?
This facility is commonly known as Smoke World Headquarters.
AKA the backyard.
You full-timers out there, we feel for you guys. They don't have a home base of operations.
That's true. But we are fortunate we can park it in the backyard.
Number 4. What have you gone without recently?
Camping.
Well, yeah.
But especially our spring break trip. I was really looking forward to that. We planned that, 6 months ago. Even got up really late to schedule it and to reserve it, and we completely lost out. We were supposed to go back to Florida.
Fort DeSoto.
Yeah.
And we that was going to be our big trip of the year.
That's right.
That was going to be our big expedition, the first major journey in this thing, and road testing a new type of vehicle. So losing that trip was soul crushing. I hope we come up with something before the year's out to make up for it.
So what are you missing?
Haircuts.
It's so long and shaggy.
I know visually it's not that awful, but believe me, folks, I'm the one that has to feel it, and I feel like a darn woolly booger. I'm used to getting a trim about every 2 weeks, and it's been more than a month since I've had one. I feel like a wool blanket up there. I'm ready for a trim.
And he won't let me touch it.
Well, it may come to that. Okay.
Question number 5. For what are you most grateful?
I am most grateful that the crisis, as some people choose to call it, although I have a different set of opinions about that, which is a different subject altogether. But anyway, I am most grateful that our financial situation really has not been that adversely affected yet. And hopefully it won't be. Again, my profession, I don't have to necessarily worry about loss of production or being furloughed or anything like that. And educator here, yes, her methods have changed, but she's a salaried employee. She's still doing the job and getting paid for it. So unlike a lot of folks out there that we feel for, we've been okay so far. So I'm very grateful for that.
That's true. I'm grateful that even though you work in healthcare, you're not in the direct line of fire, so to speak, being exposed to the virus on a daily basis like so many of the healthcare workers. In fact, Gimpy Camper being one of them. But that's my big grateful thing.
Question number 6. What do you miss the most?
People. I'm a social butterfly, and I miss my coworkers and my friends and my family and my kiddos at school. As much as I joke about, having time away from them, I really miss them. I have, 4-year-olds up through 5th grade. I miss my baby. What do you miss?
Freedom!
What will you do without freedom?
The not official, but societal pressure martial law that we're under these days. I'm enough of an anarchist, I guess, that I'm resistant to this. I'm of the opinion, give me liberty or give me, wait a minute, unless there's a virus that is a 98% recovery rate, and then you can suspend my liberties and then take away my rights. But again, that's another subject altogether.
Okay.
Next question.
Oh boy. Question number 7. How long has it been since you've been at a campsite?
As we record this, it's middle April, so I guess it's been right at 2 months. It was Valentine's weekend that we took
the one trip with
the shakedown cruise, thinking we were preparing for the Florida trip, but that's the one and only overnight trip out of the yard this thing has had.
That's right.
We've been parked for 2 months.
Yeah, unless backyard camping counts. That February trip was it.
We have backyard camped once, and weather permitting, we might do it again this weekend. Okay, number 8. What is your favorite quarantine food? And I'm guessing that means comfort food.
Yeah,
when you're sitting inside, cooped up and depressed, what are you stuffing your face with to make yourself feel better?
Oddly enough, a hot cup of coffee. Being a school teacher, it's rare that I actually get to drink a cup of coffee during the work week that's still hot.
Oh, okay. I get it now.
It doesn't, get consumed very quickly, so it tends to be cold by the time I get to finish it. So that's been a nice little comfort.
I guess mine is probably the same as it is during non-COVID clampdown times.
Yours hasn't changed that much.
I'm sucked down a bag of Doritos pretty easy. I don't have many vices. I don't come home in the evenings and drink a 6-pack of beer or smoke a pack of Marlboros, but I have been known to, on rare occasions, sit in the recliner, and before I know it, I've consumed an entire bag of Doritos. So
yes.
that still happens on occasion.
Yeah, if we have Doritos, cold cuts, and Pepsi Max, he's set.
Life is good.
All right, question number 9. How are you exercising or doing workouts?
I'm not.
Hence the Doritos. I myself have taken a few walks around the neighborhood, but I'm not doing anything drastic.
Good on you.
But I need to do more.
Don't we all? Okay, last but not least, number 10. What was, or will be, your pandemic panic purchase?
I can't say I've really had any. I guess because we stock up in bulk a good bit already. I've just tried to make sure that we have a good supply of, food, meat, bread, that kind of thing. But I don't think I've gone overboard. I just tried to make sure we had a variety of things, and that Dorito fix he has.
Important.
What about you?
Hair clippers, which we may have to resort to very soon.
Oh boy. Pressure's on me. Yay. Well, that's our 10. We hope you've enjoyed a little insight and humor at our expenses for this COVID situation and the clampdown of our camping. But we were nominated, so I guess it's our turn.
So yes, the way this chain ladder kind of works is we're supposed to pick 5 folks to challenge. And I admit, we came up with 3 fairly easy. We had to kind of strain on the last 2, but we came up with 5. So we'll start with Jim and Kelly with Sweet Travels.
That's right.
They were kind of challenge us in the original 10 RV question challenge, and so we're returning the favor, guys. Let me hear what you guys have to say.
Chris and Lisa with Campmore Barkless.
And how about the folks at Bikes, Boats, and Bivouacs up in Pennsylvania? Want to see what's happening up there?
That's right. They've done a little front yard camping too, I do believe.
Interesting video. You'll check that out.
Mile Marker Next.
Brian and Patty. Yeah, I want to hear what you guys are doing down there in Florida. Oh, and last, we saved this one for last because we want to bring special attention to Barrett the Gippy Camper.
That's right.
He is a registered nurse, and he got called up to New York, I think 2 weeks ago maybe, to fight the fight on the front lines up there. And he, if you checked out his channel, you've seen some of his vlogs from up there. It's been a time for him. So hey, hats off to you, Barrett. But hopefully you can find some time in your hotel room one night to do these 10 questions and let us hear what you're thinking about the times when you can get back out camping.
And we'll wish all the other healthcare workers safe working environment and that their families are safe and all the rest of you are safe and can get out
real soon. So until then, as we always do,
keep living and learning.